Hi, I'm Greg Hodson, bringing you another 247 Victory News update from the demolition site of the Morris Cerullo International Legacy Center. And let me tell you, things are starting to come down, literally. They have been working hard to start taking down all the buildings on the 18 acres. Morris and Theresa Cerullo stopped by the demolition site a few days ago and met with Randy Garner, the lead superintendent of Clark Construction. And that's where Randy gave him the lowdown of what's coming down here on the property.
Whatever you want
Nice to see you, and this is only, the second time that I've met you?
Yes, sir.
And we're delighted to have you here and your experience, and we're looking forward to the next few years and accelerating the outreach.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
These little few doors that people are seeing are representative of about 220 motel rooms here on the Mission Valley Resort.
Yes, we've been in almost every single one of these rooms as well, doing abatement on mirrors and flooring as well. So we're working our way off onto the west side of the project.
That's exciting.
It is very
Tell
exciting.
me a little bit, Randy, about the anticipation that you've had in your spirit as we progressed and have gone through one challenge after another.
You know, it can sometimes be frustrating when you don't get what you want right away, but you know there's another date you're looking forward to meeting. So
Yes.
we're extremely excited.
Well, Randy, you'll be in our thoughts, you'll be in our hearts for many days to come as you produce what the gift of God has given to you to be able to build and to construct. And we want you to know that we're so happy to have you here as the construction leader.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. And that's our little report for you today, our first time for Mama and I to actually be on the grounds to greet you, to tell you a little bit about what's happening, but we'll be giving you constant upgrades week by week. We'll share with you the vision, we'll share with you the purpose, we'll share with you the objective, and we'll share with you the progress. But in the meantime, we want you to know we love you. And our prayers are for you.
Let me tell you, Morris and Theresa were so excited to take a tour of the property. It's really exciting. And we were told in about 90 days, 3 months, all of the buildings on this site will be demolished and moved away, and then they'll start the ground grading and getting ready to prepare to rise up the Legacy International Center. Now, just a minute ago, I got a chance to meet with Jim Penner, the executive director of the Legacy Center, and he's going to give us a little bit of a preview of what's to come in the near future.
Well, it's pretty exciting. As you can see, Frogs is, from the video that you shot, Frogs is down. They're working on the building behind us, tearing the roof off, the roof joists off, taking as much material as they can salvage to repurpose. It'll get used again. It just all doesn't go in a landfill. So they're making pretty quick progress. A couple of more machines will show up next week, and they'll start chewing through these buildings pretty quickly. Over the next 4 weeks, most of these buildings should come down through the month of January. And then in February, they'll start grinding up the foundations, digging out the old footings and the pilings. That'll take most of the month of February, is digging everything up and cleaning the site out. And by March 7th, this site will be clean dirt for about 13, 14 acres of clean dirt. So it's pretty exciting.
After it's graded and the walls start coming up, give us your best estimation when someone might be able to come by and visit a completed Legacy International Center and or the grand opening.
Well, the long-term view is it looks like November of 2019, the center will be open. That's pretty quick. That's about 18, 19, 20 months away, 21 months away, something like that. My math is a little off there, but this coming July in 2018, we will physically have buildings coming out of the ground. And by the end of 2018, they could drive by it and physically see full-height structures on this site. And then early 2019, they start putting the glass and the stone on the exterior and then move inside. So, once buildings start coming out of the ground, it's going to move really quickly.
And lastly, just for you personally, you've been attached to this project from
4 years.
4 years, okay? It's been a long 4 years. How do you feel seeing what's happening right before you?
Well, it's extremely exciting and gratifying. You know, after all the work that's gone in the last 4 years of planning to get this thing going, it's also daunting. You know, we need a lot of prayer right now, because when you got buildings coming out of the ground, that means you're one step closer to people being in those buildings and programs happening in those buildings. So there's a lot that's been done on the design side and a lot to have happen yet on the operational side when the center is open. So it's an exciting time, but also a challenging time.
A big thank you to Jim Penner for stopping by and letting us know what's happening in the near future. It's really exciting, so stay tuned to 247 Victory News Update for all the updates for the Morris Cerullo Legacy International Center.